be strong for there as much to suffer?
I would be a friend to the foe of the friendless, because it's a lot of fun meeting new people and getting them involved in new activities when they don't really, like, they're coming to camp, like the campers, for instance, when they're coming for their first year. You can always get them included in activities. You can, like, make them your friend. You know, they come to you like, oh, it's like, what would you do in this situation? And it helps, like, when you know people at camp. It makes it a lot more fun. You're here with friends. Like, you're not off by yourself. You're not excluded from activities. You know, things of that nature. I'm Kevin. My camp name is Stubbs. I go to camp, the YMCA Camp Weona. I'm a blue ragger. I just got my blue rag last year, 2009. I got started because one of my personal friends brought it up in a CIT meeting, and we got more in depth with it. It seemed like a really cool idea, and we kind of went forward with it. And I received my blue rag at the end of that summer. I can see it helping people just by their setting goals for themselves, and they're accomplishing them, and they're not getting like some huge reward for it, but they're getting like a token to show that they've achieved their goals. And it's like it's a nice feeling when you achieve them, depending on what you set your goals for. And most of the things that include rags are more interpersonal, where like you're gonna like behave a certain way, or you're gonna fix something that you don't do right, or like you're gonna fix a bad habit you have or something, and it changes people for the better. And it just makes a more positive influence at camp. And I know, like, when I first came here, I came here for 3 days in my school, and then I kind of learned a little bit more about it during those 3 days, and I ended up coming back for a week, and then it's just progressed from there. And each year it just seems to get more and more fun, and it's a great experience to be outdoors, away from like actual TV, like civilization kind of thing.
Zach. My camp name here at Camp Weona is Legato. Been coming to camp for 6 or 7 years. I went through LIT training, which was a 2-week session. I went through CIT training, which was a 6-week session, and then I was here for 1 week this past summer as staff. And I have my blue rag, which I got this past summer. When I heard that we were doing the rag program again this year, I pretty much already knew that I wanted to do it. My first year at camp was the last year that we did it, and I was too young. So I kind of missed out on it, and I came back from camp and found out that they weren't doing the program anymore. And I was pretty disappointed, so it didn't really take much convincing to get me to do it. I see the program as nothing more than just a program to help with just self-betterment and you know, reaching your goals. If you want to become a better person or whatever it may be, it's just a channel, if you will, through which you can accomplish your goals and do things that you might not have gotten around to doing otherwise. This is my first year at camp. I knew that I loved it here, and I wanted to be a leader, and wanted to just keep coming back. I mean, it wasn't even something really solid with me. It was just something that I just knew right off the bat, like 2 days in, first day at camp, the next day after that, I knew that I wanted to be here, I wanted to keep coming back. Leaders in the past, and I worked with a whole bunch this past summer as a CIT, that I just found really inspirational. I learned a lot from them as far as being a good leader of a cabin. I don't think anything can compare to the bonds that are formed at camp. I mean, I've heard it said over and over again from campers or fellow CITs or the staff that, I mean, your friends at camp are different than your friends outside of camp. I mean, it's completely different just living with somebody out in the woods for, you know, the entire summer, and you get to know them on a whole different level than that. It's just all around, it's just a really great experience that I think just everybody should go through at one point or another.